In outer Sydney, Nurse Anne has brought Rob a surprise patient to add to an already busy day.
The eyes are awful, aren't they? The eyelids are a big worry. What's going on with your eyes, Bubby, with your eyeballs? I better go in the dark room and have a look.
Sure.
Let's go have a look.
Cara was brought in by Greta from Jack Russell Rescue. She's worried about the 7-year-old's struggling eyesight.
Cara was found dumped in a car park. So she came into rescue and she's the cutest little munchkin. She gets right up close to your face, and when she gets excited, she likes to chew your face. She's just so cute.
Okay. Let's have a look with the lights on first. Hey, Bubby. Hey.
Cara's eyes are so painful. She scrunches her little eyes up against the light. She sort of half closes them a lot of the time, and they do look really sore. She's obviously in pain.
Let's just turn the lights out for a second. We'll have a good look, eh? Good girl. There's sort of signs of crystallization of the lenses, on both sides. Might be nuclear sclerosis. It may well be cataracts. The cornea, that cap on the eyeball, is all clear on both sides. No scar tissue and no ulcers. But the eyelids she has entropion, where the eyelids are rolling in, and so the hair touches the eyeball. Imagine having a hair in your eye all the time. It's very hard to live with. This one's not as bad, but it still needs doing. We certainly have to fix this entropion. Those eyelids are rolling right in onto her eyeballs. So she's got hair scraping on those eyeballs. Okay, surgery time today, baby. Now looking at this, we've got to get that hair out of the eyes. We've got to lift the eyelids, both top and bottom, away from the eyeball. There's no other option. She's going to have constant irritation, and eventually it's got to affect the vision. It's all right, baby. It's all right. It can get so bad that you'd recommend removing an eye. And in some cases, I know both eyes had to be removed. She's a tough little dog, this one. Yeah. It's 152.
As well as eye issues, the 7-year-old shows clear signs of neglect leading up to her recent rescue.
Looking at her history that I've spoken to people at the rescue organisation, she's had such really bad start to life. Her nutrition suffered a lot. She's got lots of health issues. It is plastic surgery. What we will do is actually cut a piece of skin under the eyelid for the bottom eyelid and the top eyelid, and we'll take that bit of skin and throw it away and then sew it all down together so it pulls the eyelid away from the eyeball. Okay, let's start. If you pull that for me. Thank you. They actually do this in humans as well to make people look younger around the eyes. Old fellas like me don't care about that. Immediately after the surgery, she may look a bit hangdog almost, but it tightens up. You've got to be super careful where you put each suture. And remember, you've got a sharp needle right next to an eyeball. Just hasten slowly and get each suture in place exactly where it's got to be. Okay, top eyelid. Here we go. Looking at her eyelids, the outside part where the eyelids come together has been nicked or something in a bad way because it's separated. The two ends of those eyelids don't meet at all.
Although Cara's a rescue dog, Rob thinks there's been a previous but unsuccessful attempt to stop her eyelashes from scratching her eyeballs.
There's been some trauma of some kind. Now someone's tried to fix them in the past. The reason some of these eyelids are turning around is they've got adhesions on both eyes. At the side of the eyes, the top and bottom eyelids don't come together. There's a little gap there, which tells me someone has tried some sort of surgery on her. And somehow we've got to try and change things around to stop her suffering. Okay, we'll turn her over and do the other side.
The failed surgery is making Rob's job of reconstructing Cara's eyelids far more difficult.
Let's have a look. Ew, this one's much worse.
As he starts work on her right eye, that task is going to be even more challenging.
So the top eyelid there and the bottom eyelid there should be joined in there, just one continuum, but you can see that gap there. And I would think someone's cut it to try and open up the eyelids.
Rob has already corrected the fault in the left eye of the 7-year-old Jack Russell cross.
All good? You happy?
Yes.
Here we go.
Now he must try to do the same for the right eye, where the damage is even greater.
Okay. Pull back the skin for me. Beautiful. I just need that swab there for me. Thank you. Isn't she lovely natured?
Gorgeous.
Must have had terrible patience, this dog, not to be an angry dog. It's been going on for so long. You can see a lot of skin's been removed here, and we'll suture that defect close to pull that eyelid up. It's coming together okay, but you've got to be real patient. One suture at a time, just bringing it together. I won't know probably until the end, that last suture, how it's going. In actual fact, that looks reasonably okay now. We've got some lift off there, haven't we? You see it turn then? So now you can see real margins of those eyelids. Before the surgery, you couldn't see those margins, and I'm very happy with that. That's it, okay? All right, I better give Jack Russell Rescue a call, let them know that she's all done. It looks like she's done a few rounds in the boxing ring and come second, which is typical post-eye surgery. It looks pretty bad. Okay, let's ice it down. There'll be swelling and there'll be problems to come, but the first step has been accomplished, and the first step's the biggest step, this surgery. And this is a great outcome for her. Good girl, good girl. Hey, Greta, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for coming in. She's had a big surgery today.
In outer Sydney, little Cara is awake after major surgery on both eyes to correct a defect that was making it painful for her to see.
She's a beautiful natured dog. She's just so sweet. Considering everything that she has been through today, even put her in a red blanket so the blood wouldn't look so bad around the eyes.
Rob knows Greta from Jack Russell Rescue will give the affectionate 7-year-old the best chance of a full recovery.
We've cut some of the skin away and pulled the eyelids up and down so that to open them up, and hopefully she won't have hair rubbing on that eyeball. But now she needs a lot of TLC, and I know that's one thing you people can give her. I thank you so much for taking her on. She's a loving dog, no matter who takes her on. And I know Jack Russell Rescue, they've got big hearts, those people, and so she's going to have a home that's very loving. Okay, all yours.
Oh, thank you.
So she'll go home with some antibiotics. I've got some of those, some ointment for the eyes, and also some anti-inflammatories.
It's going to be fantastic for her. She's going to live the life of luxury. She'll have my backyard to sun puddle in, and she can lay out there to her heart's content and don't have to worry about her eyes anymore. She's just a beautiful natured dog, so it's not going to take her long to find a loving forever home.
No, she's beautiful. You're in good hands now, darling. You've got a good outcome at the end. Let's go.
Come on, sweetie.
She's sweet. Okay. All yours.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you then.
Good news for rescue dog Cara, who has made an amazing recovery from eye surgery and has found a loving home after being adopted by her new mum Gail. The 7-year-old Jack Russell's eyes are no longer painful, and her eyesight appears normal. She's relishing her new lease on life with her adoring new family.